Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So like 2 days ago, I made a video about 90 Day Fiancé star Paul and his wife Karine. I wanted to give you guys an update because everyone was reporting that Karine and her son was missing. And on my video, I actually said, you know, it looks like maybe she wanted to get away. Maybe she's at a women's shelter. Maybe she's with someone, because with all the problems that they have been having, it just didn't look like she was kidnapped or anything. You know, they've been having a lot of problems. Paul has taken to Instagram several times to like air their dirty laundry. There was one incident where he went live on IG and the police were actually there and he stayed on IG live like the whole time, telling the police that Karine has a open CPS investigation against her and that he was worried about their son because she has to follow these guidelines due to the CPS investigation. Now, I know for a fact, and in my last video I actually said that it was rumored that Paul was the one that contacted CPS on his wife, and that's the reason for the CPS investigation. I now know for a fact that that is the case, that he contacted CPS because she was allegedly drinking alcohol while breastfeeding their baby, so that's why he contacted CPS. People are stating, I've been reading comments and everybody's like, you know, someone said that they think that Paul contacted CPS on her, so if something like this happened, he would have a better case for him. You know, like, oh, well, she has a CPS investigation going on with her, so it would like he's like the better parent. I do have to say, as a mom, that does not warrant a 911 call, because a lot of parents actually drink on the weekends or something, or like once in a while, and there's like a pump and dump that you can do. You can test your breast milk to make sure it doesn't have alcohol in it, so it does not warrant a CPS investigation. But I've had, you know, like I told you guys in my first video, I did not watch Paul and Karine on 90 Day Fiancé. I'm just getting into this and becoming familiar with the situation. And I read a lot of the comments on my last videos, you guys, and a lot of you guys are saying like, they don't need to be together. It seems like the majority, like 99.9% of 90 Day Fiancé fans think that this is just a toxic relationship and people want them to get a divorce. A lot of people posted or said things about Paul being just psycho and that they understand why she's running and why she's leaving. So, you know, I've never thought that she was like kidnapped from the time I started looking into this. I figured she went to some sort of home or something. Now, Paul made several accusations against Karine. She's pregnant with baby number 2. He is basically saying that she's been cheating on him, that this baby may not be his. In the IG Live, where the police were actually there, he tells the police that after they were done with that situation, that he was going to go to the hospital to be tested. And later that night, he goes on IG Live saying, oh, I was tested and I have some sort of STD. And I've never cheated on Karine, so how did I get this STD? He implies that she gave it to him. And then he was served with a restraining order. And when he got this restraining order, he read some of the details to it, and he said he knew for a fact his wife did not write that whoever the translator was they at the department, that the translator must have falsified this restraining order. He said, I just know my wife, I know she would never say these things. And now some of the things in the restraining order were very dark things. If you read what she alleged that he forces oral sex, that he had raped her. She had said over the past like couple weeks, he would like squeeze her breast and like twist it to the point where it hurt her, that he had actually pushed her down. Now, Paul denies all these allegations, and he says that he knows his wife would never say that because it's not true, that he has cameras in his house, and it just wasn't happening, okay? Now, Karine has come out with a statement. Also, Paul was the one that started this she's missing thing. Her and my son are missing. He said that the police showed up at his house saying that they were looking for her. Now, I actually tried to see if there was any missing persons report on Karine or the child. I couldn't find anything, which led me to believe that that probably wasn't the case. Now, Karine took to her Instagram where she wrote, I want you all to know that me and, I think the child's name is Pari, I think that's how they pronounce it, that me and Pari are doing well now. All this past days, I had a lot going on. As the media showed, I had issues where the police was called because I feared for my life and my son's life, which led me to ask for help and ultimately be rescued from an environment that no longer was healthy for none of us involved in the situation. I'm getting the best help I could ever get, and I'm really thankful for all the people involved in it. I also thank all the people that worried about me, for the support I've had. It has been a big part of my recovery. Relationships are hard and sometimes it just can't be fixed anymore. I need this time to organize my thoughts, work on myself, care for my son after everything we have been through in the last year and a half. And she went on to say, just to clarify, the EPO was me, the restraining order. She said, I had help from a translator since I do not speak English. I also would like to state that I am not missing. The police know where to find me if they need me. This is a legal matter, not a media matter. That being said, this is the first and last time I will speak about this. Thank you all, Karine. So she lets us all know on her IG Live that she was in fact the one that filled out the RO. She wasn't missing, and that it was a very bad situation, and she is doing the best that she can now to take care of her and her son. She also did clarify that she has not created any GoFundMe accounts. She said that if you see any in her name, until she says otherwise, it is a scam account created by a dreadful opportunist. Yeah, which is very sad that someone would create a GoFundMe account in her name just to steal money from people. Now, a lot of 90 Day Fiancé fans did say that if a GoFundMe was started, that they would be happy to chip in with that and help Karine. On Saturday, August 1st, Karine filed for the restraining order, and then Paul actually went on IG Live where he actually showed off the police report on social media, and that's when he said that he knew it was not Karine, that there's no way that she said that about him, that it must have been the interpreter. He denied having abused her. He actually urged anyone watching to contact the sheriff's department if they happen to see Karine. And just to put it out there, you know, like I said, there was no missing persons report that I could find. So someone that's missing and there's not an actual missing persons report and there's a toxic relationship like this, it could actually be probably dangerous to post her whereabouts if she's trying to hide. Paul said on his IG Live, I know me and Karine have had many, whatever, over the last 4 years. This is not a thing she would say, which now we know for sure that this was in fact her. She says she obviously had a translator because she cannot speak English, but she says everything that was on there, it come from her. Now, since all this has happened, people are coming forward on social media to actually describe their alleged experiences with 90 Day Fiancé star Paul. He does have a criminal record where he was accused of harassing his ex, and he was arrested for arson at one point. Also, it has been alleged that he demonstrates controlling behavior, that a number of girlfriends have actually said that he was very controlling and that he would take out revenge on them if they left him by damaging their property, which is just wild. So this is, it's a lot going on. It doesn't look like, from everything that I've seen so far, you guys, I don't know. Like, I have seen people post about the fact that Karine has not been faithful to him, but she's talked about the fact that he controls her and that she's scared of him and that it's been like an abusive situation. So whatever the case may be, I just hope the best for all involved, especially the baby. Now she's pregnant with baby number 2, so she has to take care of herself. If I find out anything else, you guys, I will hop on here and let you guys know. But as of right now, Karine's not missing. Her and the baby are fine, and she's doing her best to take care of the baby. And she says she has a lot of support, but she urges us, the fans, to continue to support her. So if anything else happens, I'll hop on here and let you guys know. If you like this type of content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.